Good morning and welcome to my channel, Saving with Kay. If you are new here, welcome. Let me know down in the comments so I could say hi to you. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to another one of my videos. So today is going to be my Walmart and Walgreens haul video. So I did Walgreens yesterday because I was concerned about stock issues. I did 2 online orders. I didn't see a whole lot of in-store deals that I really wanted to do. And we have some really awesome digital spend boosters online, and one of them is online only. So if everything would have worked correctly, it would have been great. But I'll do a little story time after my intro so I can explain to you all the debacle of Walgreens yesterday. So stay tuned for that. Walmart doesn't have a whole lot. I did not look this morning, so maybe some things popped up this morning and I just don't know. But I started my list yesterday. There are some decent deals if they're products that you need. So luckily I will have a little bit of time to mosey, see if I can come up with some other deals to show you guys. It'll just have to depend on what we can find. So there's that. And then we did get a new midweek class dash bonus on IBOTTA. Mine is 15 offers for $5. I'd love to hear what you guys got. Now, I'm not going to try too hard to hit that. I anticipate us getting a new big bonus maybe later this week or next week. We'll just have to see. I did not hit the big bonus this last time, so I'm hoping at least on one of my accounts I'll get a lower threshold. This last time was 50 offers for $10 on my husband's account. And then I think my main account had a lower one. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I didn't hit either one of them just because the deals just aren't there. And I don't want to chase a bonus and get things I don't need and things of that nature. So I think that's all I really have for you right now. If this video was helpful at all to you, please be sure to smash that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite deal is this week and to subscribe. So with all that being said, let's go in and get these deals. Okay, so let's go over Walgreens real quick. Now this week, Walgreens does have some amazing deals. Let me start out with that. We do have some digital spend boosters that are giving us a lot of Walgreens cash back. So we have one that's spend 40, get $9 in Walgreens cash. That's in just transactions in general. So you could do that in store, online. It doesn't have to be P&G products, what have you. And then we also have another digital spend booster of spend 45, get $15 in Walgreens cash on select P&G products. The best way to find out if the P&G product that you're looking at is working is to click on that product and look underneath it where they keep the coupons to see if it's attaching. You want to make sure you get all the products that you're getting are attaching to that digital spend booster. So that was what I was going for yesterday when I was doing all of this. Now the first transaction that I did was on, let's see, I did Tide. So I grabbed this Tide. It's $12.99. We have a $3 digital for this. And then I also grabbed a Gain, Liquid Gain. This is $9.99. We have a $3 digital. And then I grabbed 3 of these Always Pure Cotton. It has to be the pure cotton, at least for the rebate on my account. It was only going to work for these. The 24 count pads. Now they're buy one, get one 50% off this week. And they are doing that promotion still of buy 3, get $10 in Walgreens cash. And now not all of the products that are part of that promotion are attaching to the digital spend booster. So double, triple check that you're picking up the right things. So I grabbed 3 of these. They're normally $12.99. Buy one, get one 50% off. Makes them $32.47. Now I only had a $3 off of 2 digital. Some people have better digitals. You might have more than one. That's all I had for these. So I had that $3 off of 2 digital come off, making it $29.47. So the total before all of my coupons was $55.45. So the threshold that I had to hit to get both of those digital spend boosters was 45. So I went ahead and used the coupon code AUG10 AUG, or not 10, AUG15 AUG15. That took up $6.36. That kept me over that $45 threshold to make sure I get those 2 spend boosters. So after that, in the coupons, my total was $43.09 before taxes. I earned $34.48 in Walgreens cash, which is $9 for the digital spend booster, $15 for the P&G spend booster, $10 for the Always products. And then I think we earned like a little bit more. I can't remember what the exact amount is, but I ended up getting $34.48. So my total was $8.61. Now, my plan was to get a paper receipt, which the store that I picked up at has almost always given me a paper receipt. So the way I've always made sure I got a paper receipt was when they confirmed that I was ready to pick up, I didn't say I'm here or I'm on my way or anything of that nature. What I always did is I always went to the store, went to the photo counter, and said, hey, I have a retail order I need to pick up. They would just scan it at the register and print me a paper receipt. Well, they didn't do that this time. And I wasn't paying attention. And the gal, she had this little handheld thing that she scanned it. And as soon as she scanned it, I saw her scan it. I'm like, oh no. So she scanned it, she handed it to me and was like, hey, like, is there any way I could get a paper receipt? I really needed it. And she's like, sorry, it's too late. So I say all that because on IBOTTA, we have $2 IBOTTA rebates with a limit of 3 on these. So my plan was to submit to IBOTTA for $2 off of each one of these, which is $6, making my total $2.61 for all of these. But because I did not get a paper receipt, I could not pick it, or I could not submit it. So kind of a bummer. I mean, it's still a good deal, $8.61, but I was expecting it to be a better deal. So that is transaction number 1. Now let's go over transaction number 2. Okay, let's go over transaction number 2. Now this one's entirely my fault. I should have known better. I don't know what I was doing. So I grabbed another Gain liquid. That's $9.99, $3 digital. This is all on my husband's account, so I can use the digital spend boosters and digital coupons on that account. So I got the Gain $9.99, $3 digital. The Tide liquid for $12.99. We got a $3 digital. I also grabbed a Gain Fling that was $9.99. We had a $3 digital. Downy liquid fabric softener that was $9.99. We had a $3 digital. Then I grabbed a Dawn Power Wash. This was $4.99 and we had a $2 digital. And then I grabbed just a normal Dawn dish soap that was $2.99. So my total was $50.94. This is where I went wrong. Instead of typing AUG 15, I typed in AUG 20. So I don't know why I didn't catch it. And I don't know if I was, because at the top of the Walgreens website, it has like the different codes. So I don't know if I was just looking at it and just typed it and didn't double check. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to multitask with deck. So that's probably where I went wrong. But anywho, so let's go over what actually happened and then I'll go over what I wanted to happen. So I used that AUG 20. It took off $7.40. So that made my total just around $29. And then I only earned $9 in Walgreens cash. So everything cost me $20.94. If I would have done it the way I wanted to with using the AUG 15, it would have taken $5.54. That would have gotten me just over that $45 threshold before the digital coupons. So what my plan was to have that come off, pay $31.40 before taxes, earn $24 in Walgreens cash, and making all of that $7.40. So that could still be a good deal as long as you don't do what I did. You will still get the Walgreens cash and it'll still be an amazing deal. But alas, that's what I did. So I'm gonna have to come up with whether, or I'm gonna have to figure out, sorry guys, I'm so discombobulated today. I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to return it or not, because $20 is a lot. I could probably make that $20 with the products that I don't actually use, especially the Gain. The only products that I really always use is the Tide and the Dawn Power Wash, but the Gain, I have somebody who buys Gain for me all the time. So I could probably sell it and make back that money. I'm just like, I should have paid attention. So there is an easy fix to it and it could still be a good deal as long as you use AUG 15 instead of 20. You have to be careful with the promo codes. You don't want them to lower your total below the threshold when it comes to digital spend boosters. So there's my adventure with Walgreens cash. Oh, I did get a paper receipt for that one, but not the one I needed it for. Such is life. But you know, we have to just go with the punches here. So that's my debacle at Walgreens. Now we're gonna go into Walmart and do some deals over there. Okay, so I'm at my Walmart and I was just kind of moseying around and I did find this Nexus Volume Dry Shampoo. Now I think it's only on clearance because the top is broken, but I don't know. It's locked up, so I'm not even entirely sure if this deal will work because I've tried to scan it through the glass. I'm not waiting a half an hour for somebody to come open it, so here I am. But anywho, I was going to grab this Nexus. It's marked down to $8.99. We do have a $4 IBOTTA rebate and we have a $2 fetch rebate. So that would take off $6, making this $2.99. If you like different products, check your IBOTTA account, see what different rebates you have on there. So for example, the Different Cleanse Maximum Strength Acne Foaming Cleanser, it is $10.97. Now we have a $3 rebate on checkout 51. And then you could submit to IBOTTA for, I believe it's $2.75, making this $5.22. So, you know, 50% off. If, you know, this is a product that you use, this could be a good deal. Okay, so the next deal is gonna be on Cetaphil products. For this one, I would probably grab products like the Cetaphil Gentle Exfoliating SA Cleanser. It is $9.97. We have a $2 rebate on checkout 51. And then on IBOTTA, we have a $2.50 rebate, making this, I think it was $5.47. So the rebates on IBOTTA for Cetaphil would probably be best used, especially if you're wanting to use that one on checkout 51 on items like this. If you're just wanting just the daily facial cleanser, the off-brand is still cheaper if you can use that. So definitely do what works best for you. So my store is actually sold out of this, but you're looking for the Shea Moisture. I believe this is the Daily Hydration Body Wash. It's on clearance for $6 and we have a $4 IBOTTA rebate. So that make that only $2. I got all excited because I saw this one's, the Daily Hydration Body Lotion was on clearance for $3, but it doesn't attach to anything. But if that's something that you use, that's still a really great price. So go ahead and keep an eye out at your store to see if you can find some. The next deal is going to be on the Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash. It is $7.97. We have a $2 IBOTTA rebate. And then on Shopkick, we would submit for 560 kicks or $2.24, making this $4.83. So the Shopkick rebate is only good on, I want to say, the Deep Moisture, the Dragon Fruit, and there was another one I can't quite remember. I got all excited for a second because I saw some of these were on clearance, but when I try to scan in Shopkick, they don't attach. So even this Lemon Glaze one was $2, but this doesn't even attach to the IBOTTA rebate. So just keep an eye out at your store. You might have some better clearance than I do. You could also grab some Dove Men Plus Care Whole Body Deodorant. Now the sticks are on clearance for $6 at my store, and we have a $5 IBOTTA rebate. That would make this only $1. You could also grab some Colgate Optic White Renewal or the Pro Series toothpaste. They're $7.96. We have a $5 IBOTTA rebate, making it $2.96. Okay, so this next deal is going to be on the Colgate Total Foaming Clean Toothbrush. It is $4.96. I have a $2 IBOTTA rebate, making it $2.96. And then on Inbox Dollars, I have a rebate for $5 off, and it seems like it's off of one product. That's a Colgate Total, I think it's the toothbrush, toothpaste, or mouthwash. So I'm gonna actually grab this one, try it out, and I'll let you know, because if we're able to get that $5 back, that will make this like a $2 moneymaker. This next deal is gonna be in the Airwick Advanced Plug-in. It's $3.98. Now on my main account, I have two different rebates attaching, one for $3 and one for $1. I'll let you know in the car if it attaches to both, but if it does, that will make this a 2-cent moneymaker. The next deal is on the Persil. Now, if I was gonna pick this up, I'd probably grab 5 of the smaller Persils for $5.44. We have $2 off of each one on IBOTTA, and then I'd grab one of the Persil Packs Activewear. We have a separate $2 IBOTTA rebate. So we'll have 6 different IBOTTA rebates for this. So 6 Persils, they're all $5.44 each, would total us $32.64. We'll have $12 on IBOTTA coming off. And then on Fetch, we have a spend 30, get $7.60 back. So we'll get that back there, making it $13.04 for all 6 of them, or $2.17 each. Okay, so we have a really awesome deal on the Lysol disinfecting wipes. If you grab the 35 count, they're $3.47 each. If you grab 2, your total will be $6.94. On checkout 51, we have a rebate for $2 back on 2. And then on Shopkick, we have 625 kicks off of each one plus 10 scan kicks. So it'll be 1,260 kicks or $5.04, making these a 10-cent moneymaker. It's the perfect time to have this deal since school is coming up, and for my kids' school at least, they ask for disinfecting wipes. So I'm gonna max this out. I'm gonna do 2 separate transactions so I can submit to my husband's account and then to my account. So go ahead and pick this up. This is a really awesome. And then the last deal I'm gonna go over is the Little Dude wipes. The 3-pack is $9.97. We have a rebate on IBOTTA for $2.50. And then on Shopkick, we have 710 kicks or $2.84, making it $4.63. Okay, so I'm all done at Walmart. Now, I had to also get Roman's school supplies. So 99% of what I picked up today is not coupon stuff. The only things I picked up was the Airwick to test out to see if both of those IBOTTA rebates are attaching, and they are, so that is a moneymaker. I also picked up that toothbrush. Now I submitted to Swagbucks and it did the little red triangle thing or whatever saying it didn't qualify, so I did put in a review request because there isn't any verbiage that's saying that it wouldn't work. All it says is Colgate Total Toothbrush, which is what I grabbed. So fingers crossed I'll get that back. We'll just have to see. And then where were the other things I got? Oh, the Lysol wipes, and I submitted to Shopkick, got the Shopkicks back, and the rebate on Swagbucks came back immediately for the $2 off of 2. And then when I did my second receipt on checkout 51, that came back as well. So I got 4 of the canisters of Lysol wipes for a 40-cent moneymaker. So I'm happy about that. Fingers crossed that, what am I thinking of right now? The toothbrush, that $5 will come back. We do have other freebies that I forgot to mention. The stir is still out there. I think there's a countdown. The chopstick, there's a free rebate out there as well still for Walmart. I forgot to record that. Roman was with me and he was not having the whole coupon thing. So I just kind of recorded what I could and then left. So that's where we're at. I don't think I have anything else to update you on. If this video was helpful at all to you, please be sure to smash that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite deal is this week and to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on Thursday for my midweek video. Bye guys.